The NBA season is a long one. All 82 games played with one thing in mind. And the Bulls have no doubt on how to reach that destination. Their express train has already cruised past Charlotte, blown by Boston, taken care of Toronto, and been to Cleveland and back with no signs of slowing down. Tonight it is Portland, but for the Bulls it's just another stop on the journey toward June. It's a cold November Saturday night in Chicago, but we expect a hot time inside the United Center tonight as the undefeated Chicago Bulls take on the Portland Trail Blazers. Hi, everybody. I'm Wayne Larrabee. Welcome to Bulls basketball on WGN. It has already been a busy week for these two teams. This is Portland's fourth game of the week. They come off a win at Minnesota last night. The Bulls are playing their third game of the week. They defeated Cleveland on Thursday night on the road. A pleasure to have alongside a busy Johnny Redker. And Red, the 4-0 start by the Bulls, the best in franchise history. They could do no better.
Well, the Bulls, you think about it, going for number 5 here. You look up and down the lineup, starting with the first year of the franchise, they went 3-0. Now 4-0, the best will be 5-0, and even on ring night, they've managed to lose and not start off well.
Well, you remember that first year of the franchise very well, don't you?
Very well.
All right, Johnny was the head coach back then. Well, adversity has hit the Bulls a little bit here. An injury to Dennis Rodman, their power forward, has him out 2 to 4 weeks, but that's an opportunity for another player.
Well, Dickie Simpkins played pretty good the other night. We had a chance to ask Phil Jackson, you think he'll be all right tonight for you in the starter?
Well, you know, it's always a joy for a coach to give a young player an opportunity to perform, and Dickie Simpkins had that opportunity in Cleveland on Wednesday and had a real nice game. Solid game. That's what we were looking for him. Good defense and rebounding, and a little offense that went a long way as he, I think, was 6 for 7 that particular night. Tonight he's got another great challenge and a potential all-star playing Cliff Robinson, who's his same size, but has an inside-outside game as opposed to Perry on Wednesday, who just had more or less an outside game. So we're hoping for a good game for Dickie, but we're not saying the load's on your shoulders.
But he did shoulder some load in Cleveland the other night, as Phil said, a solid game for Dickie.
At 12 points, you see what he's done in his 6 career starts, and he'll get number 7 tonight.
All right, now these Portland Trail Blazers, they are far from the team that battled the Bulls for a championship in 1992, aren't they?
Absolutely. No more Clyde Drexler, no more Terry Porter. But leading the way, they've got a couple of good ones. Former DePaul player 5th on the Blazers all-time assist list with 1,900, Rod Strickland, and Cliff Robinson, who Phil just talked about.
Absolutely. The Bulls, well, their start this season has been highlighted by Michael Jordan. After the first week of the campaign, he leads the league in scoring. That's no surprise, but he's shooting 55% from the field.
And 50% from three-point range.
All right, the Chicago Bulls coming up, taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. The starting lineups, the opening tip, just ahead on WGN.
Chicago Bulls basketball is brought to you by MGD Light. This time, it's your time. Bulls with any Bulls player slam dunks during the game. McDonald's now featuring the 2-for-2 McChicken sandwich and or 6-piece chicken McNugget at participating restaurants.
Wayne Larrabee, Johnny Redker, Portland at 2 and 3, Chicago at 4-0. Time for the starting lineups. To the public address, Ray Clay.
Now, fans, let's meet tonight's lineups. First for the visiting Portland Trail Blazers. At 1 forward, from Connecticut, 6'10", Clifford Robinson. At the other forward, 6'9", out of Oklahoma, Harvey Grant. At center, 6'11", from Yale, Chris Dudley. A 6'3" guard from DePaul, Rod Strickland. And the other guard out of Temple, 6'5", Aaron McKee. The Portland Trail Blazers are coached by P.J. Carlissimo, assisted by Rick Carlisle, Johnny Davis, and Dick Carter. The trainer is Jay Jensen.
Bulls and Michael Jordan at 4-0, set to take on the Portland Trailblazers, who are 2-3, 1-2 on the road. Phil Jackson, in his 7th season at the helm of the Bulls, has led them to 3 world championships. On the other side, behind Chris Dudley, P.J. Carlesimo in his 2nd year as head coach of the Portland Trailblazers. Bulls lead the overall series. Last year, these two teams split the 2 games.